Hey, Kaga Jamrock, welcome back to me. Hope y'all doing well. Happy New Year. I have this great video, guys. I want y'all to pay keen attention to. It's a small breakdown of our history and what propels up to this day, what we call history. Now, this probably be new to a lot of you, but this is it's biblical and it's historical because these are the people that wrote our history. They have a saying that history is written by the ones who were dominant, the successors. Now, even in this great country, America, everywhere you can go, you can see this same mythology is in place, is running, is dominant. You understand? So I want you to listen, tell me what you think, leave your opinion, leave your comment, and leave me what's on your mind so we can go from there. Check this out.
As a matter of fact, dead men rule the Bahamas. Dead men. Dead men rule America. Dead men. Dead men rule Europe. Dead men. Why? Their ideas are so powerful. They left it after they died. They invented democracy, and it's ruling the whole Western world, including the Bahamas. That's dead men ruling your country. The Greeks believed that you who were born with certain unique traits were automatically leaders. Those who were born without those traits are automatically slaves. So their society was very, very neat. No traits, traits. Slaves, leaders. Let me give you an example, because when I read the traits, I became a little bit sick. One of the traits were, if you were born with sharp pointed nose, blue eyes, fair skin like white, and thin lips. This is written in their document. You were born to be a leader. And if you weren't born with those qualities, then their conclusion was you were created by the divine gods to be a slave. They believe that. So it doesn't matter what you think about yourself. They would study you and see if you have those natural endowments. If you don't have them, it doesn't matter how many degrees you get from college. You are simply an educated slave. So this is serious. So this is the philosophy of the day. So putting on a suit and wearing a tie didn't impress them. You are simply a well-dressed slave. See, some of y'all think that change. That's why I'm getting to it slowly. I'm working my way there. See, some of y'all think that because you came back home with a PhD, that they ain't gonna bring the white consultant in and work over you. And you got more degrees. Because somewhere in their twisted mind, they are still sick with Greek thinking. Here's the problem. When the Greeks were invaded by the Romans invaded this culture of the Greeks, but the Romans normally would go into a place and, wipe out the place. But when they came to Greece, they saw the beautiful temples, they saw all these gods, and beautiful statues. And then the Romans came to the capital and they saw the library with all these scrolls, all these writings. I mean, thousands of scrolls. And the Romans were so impressed. Now, the Romans are military guys. They're not into thinking. They're into fighting. So when they came to Greece, they were astonished. They said, no other civilization is like this. So instead of destroying the library, the Romans saved it. And the Romans took the books from the library back to Rome. And the Romans studied and adopted Greek theory of leadership. And the Roman Empire ruled the whole world. Those of you who study history, the Romans ruled from Africa all the way up to Scotland. So the Romans ruled the world, destroyed themselves. Now here's the big part. The Roman Empire did not fall by invasion. It fell by disintegration. Disintegration means it fell apart, like a piece of cake that just broke up in little pieces. That's how the Roman Empire fell apart. Or you just broke up. And what happened was everybody scrambled for power. And the result was many little kingdoms. Instead of one kingdom, many little kingdoms. Let me give you some of their names. Spanian, Franco, Belgier. Those Roman kingdoms. Anglo, Roman kingdoms. Portugal, Roman kingdoms. We know these kingdoms in English. Franco, France. Belgier, Belgium. Porco, Portugal. Anglo, Spanian. They're all kingdoms. They are all Romans.
Yeah, man. And I dig that.